Hey guys, I know I'm not here today, but I wanted to show you an introduction to what you're going to be doing today in the math lesson. It's very similar to what we've been doing, except this time we're going to be subtracting with renaming. So here's what we do. Let's take a problem that we have. We have 5 1/3. We have 3 2/3. Well, the very first thing that I told you that you needed to do was subtract or add your fraction first. Well, take a look at this. Bigger bottom, better borrow. You cannot borrow 2 or take 2 away from 1. So we have a problem. Well, rather than borrowing, which is one way you could do this, I'm going to show you a simpler way to do this that is going to kind of help you out. And I know some of you already know how to do this. Carson kind of pointed out that we could do this this way. So I just want to show you. What we're going to do is we're going to go with our multiply, add, same denominator. Multiply, add, same denominator. So we're going to take our 5 1/3 and we're going to use our little chant to help us find our new fraction. So we're going to go multiply, add, same denominator. So we're going to multiply 3 times 5, and that equals 15. Oh, okay, wrong. We're going to put our 3 down here. Okay, first mistake of the day, right? 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. So we have 16/3 for how we've changed 5 1/3 to a new fraction, okay? Well, then we're going to come down here. We're going to do the same thing to this one. So if you want to say it with me, you can. Multiply, add, same denominator. I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I'm going to put my denominator here because it's the same denominator. I'm going to multiply 3 times 3. That equals 9 plus 2. That makes 11. Okay. Now let's take a look at our fractions that we have here. We can take 16/3 minus 11/3, can't we? Yeah, we can, okay? So let's subtract 16 minus 11. Well, 16 minus 11 is 5/3. Okay? All right, so 16 minus 11 is 5/3. But there's a problem. This is an improper fraction, okay? So we're going to write 5/3 as a mixed number now. We've been practicing this and we've been doing this for homework, so let's see if we can do it. Mrs. Holtzapfel came up with a really good little chant for this. Improper fraction, division is the action. Improper fraction, division is the action. Okay, so we're going to divide. Okay, so I'm going to come over here and I'm going to put my 5 here. And I'm going to put my 3 here. All right? So if you remember, I'm going to put my whole number here. My remainder will go here, because all I'm doing is long division. And then down here, I'll put my denominator of 3. Okay? So improper fraction, division is the action. So we're going to multiply 3 times what gets us close to 5? 3 times 1 gets us close to 5. There's our whole number. 1 times 3 is 3. 5 minus 3 is 2. That's my remainder, and it goes up here. My new fraction is now 1 2/3. Okay? So, first step, multiply, add, same denominator. Now, before you do that though, make sure that you actually do have to, that you do have a bigger bottom, better borrow. Okay, if it was 2/3 minus 1/3, you can do that, but you can't take 2/3 away from 1/3. There's not enough. So make sure you're checking to make sure you actually have to change this. There'll be cases where you don't have to do that, but in this case, it's always going to be bigger bottom, better borrow. Okay, so hopefully this helps you a little bit to understand what you're going to be doing for the math lesson today. All right, I miss you. I love you guys, and we'll see you on Monday.